wisdom. Today we will be looking at a method from ancient wisdom, the method of progressive memorization. You see, for the school students or college students or even for other people, one of the major problems is can't remember, and there is vast portion to study, and you have to remember at least some of it at the time of examination. But this is a task everybody dreads. Whereas if you see, in the past people have been remembering tremendous amount of information. There are many people who can recite the 700 shlok of Srimad Bhagavad Gita verbatim at any point of time with meaning. There are several people who have recited or who have memorized large books. How do they do this? There are memory competitions, and in memory competitions there are people who can remember the value of pi to say 200 decimal places. Point is, how do we translate or how do you transfer this expertise from there to your day-to-day life or your curriculum? And there are several methods to do this. Today we will be looking at one such method which is very powerful, which is especially very popular in the classes at Kota for remembering formulae, mathematical formulae or chemistry equations. So we will see this method with an example. We know about Samudra Manthan, where the Dev and the Danav came together to churn the Milky Way or the ocean, with Mandar Parvat and Vasuki as the rope. And as they started churning the Milky Way or churning the Kshirosagar ocean, 14 jewels or 14 gifts came out. Now the task is to remember the gifts and also to whom they went and why. And this is what we will see how it can be done with the method of progressive memorization. The elements of progressive memorization are simple, only 5 of them. First is make use of available information. Who are we teaching this or who are going to learn? These are Indians. So these students would automatically know Indra, Varuna, Samudra, Deva, Danava, Shiva, Vishnu and the entire Puranas. So this is the background information. Then what is the required information? Required information is 14 Ratna or 14 jewels. So we have to reduce this required information to its essence, and then this essence we have to superimpose on the background information. After that we make a shlok out of this information, which is the essential information, taking care of 6 Vedanga, that is Shiksha, Chanda, Nirukta, Vyakaran, Jyotish, Kalpa. Why all of this? Because once we make the shloka, we have to remember the shloka, and there are 6 ways to remember the shlok if you forget anything. So if we forget one word here or there, the Shiksha or the Chanda or the Vyakaran will point us in the right direction. And then all that we need to do is recite this shloka, a 5 minutes job, and the whole chapter or whole book of Samudra Manthan is done. And then they can ask you, even in your sleep, you will be able to tell them about the 14 jewels, whom they went to, and why, etc., etc., etc. So let us see this method in action. Lakshmi kaustubh parijataka sura dhanvantarish-chandrama gavah kamaduha sureshwara gajo rambhadi devangana shankha gajamukho visham haridhanu शंखो मृत चांबुदे रत्नानीह चतुर्दश प्रतिदिनं कुर्यात् सदा मंगलम. So first one is Lakshmi. Lakshmi became Lakshmi Vishnu, we know. She became the wife of Vishnu. Vishnu means nature. Parijatak Vruksha. Parijatak is a tree which gives you whatever you require. What is the right place for it? Swarga, where you get whatever you require. So Parijatak goes to the Swargalok. Kaustubha Mani, who is the rightful owner of Kaustubha Mani? The one who is a preserver of it all, Vishnu. So Kaustubh Mani to Vishnu. Sura. Sura is liquor or intoxicating drink. Who would it likely prefer? The Danav. Dhanvantarish Chandrama. Dhanvantari to the whole world. Dhanvantari is a celestial healer, and celestial healer is needed by everybody. So he will stay in the heavens, but his knowledge will be available to the whole of mankind. Dhanvantarish Chandrama. Chandrama in the sky. Gava Kamaduha, that is Kamdhenu, cow. Kamdhenu cow, who should it go to? Kamdhenu means the one who gives whatever you require as per your requirement, but in a way that makes you sattvic. Obvious connection is Rishi Muni. They are going to get the Kamadhenu and give their knowledge to the people or the mankind. Sureshwara Gajo, Rambhadi Devangana. Sureshwara is Indra. Here there is a play with words. Sureshwara Gajo, that means an elephant came out, and that elephant belonged to Indra, or elephant was given to Indra, that is Airavat. Rambhadi Devangana, by calling Rambhadi Devangana, Rambha and other Apsara have come out, but by calling them Devangana, it has been stated that they went to the Swarga or to the Darbar of Indra. You see now how the method is evolving, or method is you can see how it is developing. Ashwa Saptamukho Visham Haridhanu. Ashwa of 7 faces, Saptamukha Ashwa, and this was given to Bali. This is something that we have to remember separately, because Bali is not connected anywhere. Visham, Halahala, this is very popular story of Halahala coming out, which was taken up by Sri Shankara or Shiva, and it was kept in his throat, because of which he is getting the name Neelakantha. Obviously nobody else was able to digest this Halahala, and it would have destroyed the whole world. So who is the destroyer of the world itself would be able to contain this poison. another story about destroyer of the world. Where were we? Haridhanu. Shankhvamruta Chambudhe. Haridhanu, again a Dhanu or Dhanusha that has come out, which was given to Hari or given to Vishnu. Shankha and Amruta. Shankha also was given to Hari because it is immediately coming after Haridhanu. So that is the way to remember it. Amruta. About Amruta there is full story of how Amruta was, they managed to give Amruta only to the Deva and to Swarabhanu or Rahuketu and the Mohini avatar. This is the background information that we have. Chambudhe. Chambudhe means coming from the sky. Ratnaniha Chaturdasham. That is, these are the 14 jewels or 14 Ratna or 14 gifts. Pratidinam Kuryat Sada Mangalam. So, this is made to complete the shloka. So, remember, by this shloka, you can remember the 14 Ratna, the process of Samudra Manthan, which Ratna went to whom and why. The whole situation you can just remember by reciting just one shloka, and the method is called as progressive memorization. This is the method of progressive memorization which can easily be transferred or easily be used in various spheres of life. And this way there are at least 12 different methods of just memorization which make memorization not only easy but also fun. So, we will recite the shlok once again. In fact, by now many of you would have already memorized the shlok. It is this easy the method. Lakshmi Kaustubha Parijata Kasura Dhanvantarish Chandrama Gavah Kamaduha Sureshwara Gajo Rambhadi Devangana Ashva Saptamukho Visham Haridhanu Shankho Mruta Chambudhe Ratnaniha Chaturdasham Pratidinam Kuryat Sada Mangalam.